Alrighty, this is the movie that my little group has been working on. It we don't know what it's going to be called, but it's going to be a good, humorous movie with some seriousness to it. In this shot, we see Diarrhea, the rogue, breaking out of prison. I'm planning on adding sound effects of, battles going on. The guards are busy with the rebelling prisoners. Uh, Diarrhea is walking up the stairs here. So this is something I decided to do with my friends. We all do play on a real server, so before you guys go crazy ape shit going it's a private server, yes, we know it's a private server, and we only use it for the filming part. Private server has been around in the possession of one of my friends for a long time, so we might as well use it. Diarrhea looks around, sees the guards are gone, is overjoyed with happiness, does a little cheer. There you go. And decides to run out before any of the guards come back. Run, Diarrhea, run! Alright. Alright, for this next scene, I did a little voice acting. Over here, I did voice acting for it, but I needed two people to do this part. It's pretty much where they speak at the same time. But the clip you're about to hear is the voice acting that I did, and I kind of liked it as a rough draft, so here it is. I think we have a problem. What is the problem, O great commander? We are being held up by the Dreadlord Varum. Not Varum! Yes, Varum. Well, what are we going to do, command? We have a solution. So that right there was pretty much the little voice acting clip I put in. This is from a different, more dramatic angle. I don't know if I should put both angles in or just have them talk more in this one, making this the dramatic shot. This is actually the introduction to our next character, Shiro, the warrior. As strong and awesome as he is, he has a very girly voice. But it sucks for him. There's dramatic angle 1. There's dramatic angle 2, where he says the guy's name. In the scene, we zoom up to where our hero is fighting the big bad demon. Demon is played by Diarrhea. The demon talks to him, tells him, stop looking like you're about to kick my ass, back down, I have an offer. And then Shiro's like, I'm listening. And the demon's like, good, this and this, you want to join me? I'm freaking awesome. 'Cause, we're demons. See, he even looks around to say, like, look around you. I don't know. I think Philip threw that in there. And our little Dreadlord keeps talking to him. Suddenly he sees Shiro go on aggressive, and next thing you know, with a bloody hack and slash, our Dreadlord's sliced into tiny bits. Our hero turns around, turns into armor. Our hero turns around, lets out a vicious roar as a sign of how strong he is, and laughs. And that's pretty much how it's going to go. I have to do the dubbing later. And he runs off into the distance. Hooray! And I kind of rush ahead of him and say as if, I fly away into the distance as if, meanwhile, in another city. Here we see Diarrhea crouched upon one of the Stormwind Towers, kneeling, overlooking the city, like a Batman kind of thing, but a rogue. Yeah. There she goes. Talking. We're probably going to have her talk to herself. We have two options. We could either get a really good voice actor for Diarrhea, someone who doesn't sound like a girl but more like a woman, or we could just have her sound muffled the whole time. That would be slightly comedic, yeah, but we don't know how it's going to be. Whatnot. And she jumps off, gets up, and jumps off into the city. Here, we wanted to sneak past and say as if the guards are like, whoa, a prisoner broke away, and then Diarrhea has to kill everyone to get out. And she's like, oh no, and over here's like, guards! run away, and they ring the prison bell. She runs off and stealths and runs away, and there she goes. So that's her escape from Stormwind. Alright, in this scene, this is a comedic element. These three are going to talk to each other like the Three Stooges. It's going to quickly jump to the next one, and each of them is going to say something. We're going to have like Larry, Moe, Joe, and then with each one, it's going to get closer and closer because they think they hear something. We're thinking of making them the people who got diarrhea into prison, or we don't know, maybe diarrhea is just going to kill them for food. But these guys are going to be a comedic element. There you go. The mist disappeared and diarrhea appears, and boom, an ambush. And it's like, oh my god, Larry, oh my god, Moe, oh my god, Joe. And basically, diarrhea slices up the whole camp. She runs off and, there you go. She runs off, gouges someone, and she gouges them so hard that their corpse is still stunned. And this is where diarrhea goes into a inn. I know it's a bit choppy, but this is a really rough draft. It's kind of a storyboard. Plus, it's to prove to my fellow actors in this film that I'm actually doing something about this. Here, diarrhea comes up the stairs, and we begin probably the cheesiest love story in all of Wildon. And there's the handsome man himself, played by me, with his big shiny shoulders. There, to zoom in, we're going to need some romantic music here. Here's a slash shy, just to show what our characters think of each other. And, this guy's just talking to an NPC. We haven't finalized on his name yet, but he's just going to be talking to an NPC. And yeah. And, Diarrhea's just going to be standing there doing slash shy. Luckily, I skipped through the gratuitous amount of filming we did with Philip, and what we filmed we're not exactly proud of, and none of us will speak about it ever again. This is where our protagonist breaks diarrhea out of her little dream sequence and says, "Hi, can I help you?" And, she's talking quick and shy, and she's like, "No, you can't help me, it's okay." But eventually they become friends.